Guys, welcome back. I promise in real life I usually look cute. I feel like I'm always looking super stressed and gross when I'm working in the yard and doing these videos, but anyway, it's okay, it's real life. Today I'm going to be doing a lot of deadheading. It's dead summer, it's hot, it's super hot today. This is like the hottest time of day. It's been hot for over a month. It's been in the 100s or upper 90s, and we're just kind of over it. But I'm going to come through and make everything look a little better because I'm going to do a lot of deadheading today. I'm going to walk you through and show you what plants I'm going to deadhead in my yard, and I just feel like it freshens everything up and makes it look nice. It's one of those chores you don't really want to come do because you're so hot and tired and you're just over it, but just know September's coming. I love September. Everything just looks beautiful. It gets cooler at night, it gets cooler during the day, but it's still warm enough, and I'm looking forward to September. But we're just going to keep pushing through August. But let me show you what I'm going to be cutting back. I'm going to come back and cut this spirea and give it a little refresh. It looks pretty good, but I think it'll give me another set of blooms as we get into the next month. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to cut back this Veronica. I'm also going to come back and cut back my lavender. I'll probably make it kind of nice and rounded, not too much like I would do in the fall, but just a little bit. So I have some lavender over here too. And then I'm going to come up here and deadhead all my daisies because they've had their flush. Now they're done and there's buds coming out, as you can see here. So I'm just gonna like cut them to the top here, and then these other buds will start blooming. It's nice. This is its third year, and it definitely has more buds this second bloom than it has in years past, so it's nice. This one's a little split open, not sure why, but I'll do that. Come back and do this one. I'm gonna shape up this spirea a little bit. Loving this. I'm gonna add some more here this fall, I think. Look at the allium starting to come out. It's not the greatest time of day to show color, but so pretty. One of my favorite perennials. Then I'm going to cut back this yarrow. Not sure how much I love yarrow. It looks like a weed half the time, so I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to give it a few years, and then I'll decide if I really want to keep it or boot it. But I'm going to cut that back. What else needs to be done over there? Not too much over here. Let me go find some other things that need to be done. I'm going to cut back this lamb's ear. This is the first year it's really given me these little blooms, but they just keep coming and coming, and they're driving me nuts. I don't really like them. I want to do a bunch of lamb's ear in the front, but I want to pick the right type. I feel like Helen Bonstein's is not as blue as this, and I want it blue like this, but I don't want it as vigorous as this. So I'll have to do a little research, but if you guys know your favorite lamb's ear, let me know. I'm going to come back and cut all these. I might just trim up my boxwoods a little bit because they're a little bit furry, but I'm not going to do the whole thing, just the pieces that are really, really long, like I'll show you here. There's just a few long sprouts. These I'm going to try to move today if I have time and the energy. It's super hot. They look like weeds in here, and they're driving me nuts. They were really small and they were cute, but now that they're big, they're distracting and I don't love them. So I'm going to come and try to move those, and I'm going to plant them over here it looks like shade over there, but it gets quite a bit of sun in one spot. So I'm going to try it over there. And then I'm going to come back and do a lot of deadheading to my geranium if I have time. I have some daisies up here that need deadheading, and I have this agastache or hyssop or hummingbird mint that needs to be cut back. So I'm going to do that. And what else? Just need to look around. Oh, this flower here. I'm going to come and cut off all those little fuzz balls. And then these spireas look pretty good. I'm not going to mess with them. Then I have some more daisies, quite a few daisies. That's probably mostly what I'm going to be doing today, is all my daisies. I did all my daisies in front. I didn't film it. And I'm going to cut back some of my nepeta, some more lamb's ear. So I'm just going to get to work, and I'm also going to go in here and cut back all my hosta blooms, just because, I don't know, I just don't like them very much. So I'm going to cut them back. see where I cut here? There's usually a little bud like right below that, and there's a little bud down there too. So see how there's one, looks like forming there. So I'm gonna cut it here, this one here. See how that one has a little bud here? So I'm gonna cut here. So you just have to be careful. I mean, you can cut it all the way down, but I'd like those to bloom if they will. So that's as far down as I go. So if I can't see that there's a bud, I will go further. And I'm not perfect on all of them, but I try to be careful because I want to get the most blooming out of this that I can, for sure. If I just let it go, there would be some blooms, but they'd be intermixed with all the dead blooms, and I don't love that. I like things to look cleaned up. So that's what I do for daisies. Another thing I've noticed with these, and I think they got a little hot and a little too dry, but daisies always seem to look like this at the base. These are worse than others that I have, but I need to remember next year, because I do like daisies, but it does make me not really want them. But as soon as my garden gets filled in a little bit more, I think I need to remember to plant some annuals in front of the daisies so they don't look so dry and messy. And these vinca, I mean, if I would have packed them a little tighter, it'd probably look a little bit better. One thing I've noted this year that I'm going to remember for next year. With my nepeta, I just go down to where the bloom is dead and cut here. And then it should give me more. So this is a good time to do it. I definitely want this to bloom a little bit more. It's been dry here. These can take the dry ground, but nothing really does good in this area. I don't know why. The soil's not that great. I think this fall I'm going to come in and put a bunch of compost in here just to help it out a little bit, because everything struggles here. Look at these beautiful allium. Aren't they so pretty? But I'm gonna come back and cut these cone flowers back. They have some blooms, more blooms coming, but aren't these so pretty? I'll put the variety on here. I definitely want to put like 5 more in this spot and just fill it in because I love them so much. I love that they are a bright pink. You can kind of see the 3 stages, although the pink stage is a lot brighter when it starts. It's faded a little bit, and then they turn to these cool coral, and then they turn to these gorgeous peach. Actually, it's making me want to leave them up. I think I'll leave them up a little longer. I already came back and cut back this catmint, but I am going to cut this one back. Come in here and just clean up all these dead iris things because they just look messy and it already feels hot and I just want them out. Okay, I got a lot of the pruning done. Feels good and it looks so fresh and better. I feel like everything looks kind of dead in the summer anyway, and then having it cleaned up looks better. Those daisies look better. These little, whatever they are, cone flower things look better. These little spiky things are kind of pokey. I missed a few little balls, but it's okay. That looks happier. The hummingbird mint and the campanula that I cut back, some more daisies. And I did a few other things as well. Just show you a few things. I'm gonna do a garden tour probably tonight because the weather's a little bit cloudy and I think it'll be a nice night to get it done. But yeah, those look better too. And I'll take you up here. Lavender's all cut back here and here. That's tidied up. And this area just looks a lot better. Those daisies are gonna bring new flowers. Look at all those buds. So that's really fun. Look at the grasshoppers just eating everything. They're everywhere. I put some diatomaceous earth down there and hopefully that will take care of the problem. I left this 9 bark like this because I love it. I didn't get a chance to get to this, but I will sometime soon. I'm done. It's so hot, you guys. I had to go inside a couple times and take a break. But the yarrow looks much better. I'm going to give it a chance. We'll see how well it does. I think I just need to keep up on deadheading it because it just looks yucky. And this whole area is kind of dry, so it starts to feel kind of dry. But these make it feel really awesome. So those are so fun. Love those so much. Okay. That's it. Thanks so much for watching me. I didn't get a chance to move these because it's too hot. And I don't want to do it when it's too hot. I'm just done for the day, so I'll do that when I get back in town. But anyway, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time.